Right, it is Saturday morning, show day. Looks like the weather's all right here out in Mons, which is just kind of a suburb of Brussels. I'm gonna go pick up Anthony and head over to the venue, see what's going on. I think we got sound check and whatnot going on. Then possibly come back for breakfast, then maybe sneak into the city to get some stuff done, but let's go. I found Anthony.
What's up?
Here we are in Mons. I think that's how to pronounce it properly. Mons.
Close.
We're saying Mons.
Mons.
I don't think that's the French way to say it.
Beautiful here.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And the crisp air. Actually, I wonder to see if you can see that back there. It's just kind of like beautiful Europe. How Europe is meant to be. And then over here is this venue thing where we're going. We're just gonna go in and do a quick sound check, audio AV check, scope out the place, and then see what we're up to. And like I said, we're gonna probably sneak out into the city.
Lots of waffles, lots of chocolate.
Waffles, chocolate. What was the third one? Oh, and fries, Belgian fries.
Maybe a beer in there, but
and a beer.
Don't tell anybody.
That's what we were told to get out here. We learned something new actually. We learned that French fries originated in Belgium.
Yeah.
Not in France, but the Americans thought it was a French thing, so they called it French fries. And so there's this debate out here. So we're gonna try and find us some Belgian fries. AV check. We're gonna go have breakfast. Only reason I'm doing breakfast is because I'm hoping I can get waffles to try some Belgian waffles. I can't find any, but check this out. Honey from the comb. Unfortunately, no waffles. But the people are here. So at least we know we're not speaking to an empty crowd. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing. We'll just see how many of them actually speak English.
Bonjour à tous, rebonjour à tous, ça me fait un plaisir infini que vous soyez là à ce premier grand événement de la Eagle Academy. Il y en a eu d'autres, hein. Certains sont venus à Bisayes, mais clairement c'est très spécial et que vous
What a cool little area, yeah? This is like the Piazza strips, they call it the Palace Place something. Love this kind of stuff out here in Europe. We found lunch. Problem is when you have language barrier, you ask for a chicken sandwich with cheese, you only get cheese and not the chicken. Language, we're working on it. Mission one, Belgian fries. Not French fries, but
Belgian fries.
Belgian fries. Let's see the verdict.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mandoli's really good. The sauce is awesome.
All right.
Good call on the sauce.
Mission accomplished. We got Belgian fries in Belgium. Mission 2 accomplished. Raspberry flavored Belgian waffle, authentic waffle. That's good stuff. Belgian chocolates. Mission accomplished yet again. Got our chocolate. Heading back to the hotel because we gotta speak soon. Backstage. We're literally just sitting here as that presentation is going on over there. Alright folks, we're about to get started. A couple minutes for break. You can see the deck set up and ready. Room is empty, but people are on break, about to come back in, and we're about to get going, so
See, no matter what you are selling in this room, whether it's a SaaS product or a widget or a service, no matter what it is, here's the truth about it. Your ideal market doesn't give a shit about it. They don't want your thing. They don't want your SaaS product. They don't want any of those things. That is the reality of this place. What moves them is the story behind the thing. They don't just want the widget. They don't just want the product. They don't just want the service. What they want to know is your message behind it. Because in today's social world, and the reality is social media and the word internet are interchangeable today. In today's socially driven world, we have to realize that what we say is actually less important than how we say it. Because here's the reality. Everybody has something to say. Yes? Your competitors have content. The people around the block have content and communication. Everyone around you who's in your same space has something to say, but having something to say is not enough. Because back in the day, they used to have this adage in the online world that content is king. That is no longer true today. Content is an abundant source. You can get content from anywhere. In fact, you are just seconds away from knowing anything you want to know about anything. Does anyone in here know who the 22nd president of the United States is? Who is the 22nd president of the United States?
Grover Cleveland was the 22nd president of the United States.
Grover Cleveland is the 22nd president of the United States. Who said you were going to come to a conference and not learn anything? Do you understand that information is abundant today? And just because you've got content means nothing in today's world. Because anybody who wants any form of content about anything can literally get on the Google, type it in, and get answers immediately. So content is no longer king. So the question is, if content is no longer king, why do people come to us? Why do people transact with us? Why are people interested in buying your SaaS product or your widget or your service? And I believe because in today's social world, transactions happen based on resonance. What's the word? Is because that particular client or customer resonates with you. Are you familiar with a gentleman by the name of Simon Sinek? Had a famous talk called, had a famous talk called what? Start with Why. Became an international bestseller based on this concept, and he built an entire consulting career. And in its simplest form, the entire talk is boiled down to a simple one-liner that says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Now, I think there is some truth to that, but I'm going to call bullshit on it. Just edit that part out of the video. Because here's the reality. I think there's certain truth to that. But why does somebody buy a supercar? Why does somebody buy a Lambo? Anyone drive a Lambo in here? So I used to drive an R8 for a very short amount of time because I thought, hey, I now have money and I want to be cool. So I bought a fancy car, and then I just realized that it attracted attention from all the wrong people, like high school boys. I'm just like, I literally drove by a high school, and maybe because it was an R8 and not a Lambo, like the girls were like, eh, and all the guys were like, yo, yo. I'm like, ah, shit. All right, SUV it is. But why does somebody drive a supercar? Is it because they're looking to get from point A to point B? Is it because they need to pick up the groceries and have fuel efficiency and air conditioning and all that kind of stuff? Why does somebody buy a supercar? Ego? Status? Says something about them. They're a-driven person. Is it because Lambo donates one car to an underprivileged youth every time you buy a Lambo? That's our why. When you buy a Lambo, we dedicate a Lambo to, a kid. When I asked this question one time, why does somebody drive a supercar? A guy in the back said, to get laid. And his wife was sitting right beside him. No, they do it for expression. They do it because of something on the inside of them that wants to buy that car. There's lineups. Ferrari, if you want to buy a Ferrari, you got to get on a waiting list. Why do people wait in the cold, overnight, camped out for hours to get the latest iPhone when it's released, when all they need to do is wait 2 weeks, walk into any Apple store in the entire nation, and walk out in 45 seconds. Why do they do that? Because they want to be the first. They want to say, well, I got this. So think about that. More powerful than your why, more powerful than your mission statement of why your company does what it does, because nobody really cares why your company does what it does, is the why of your ideal prospect. If you can start tapping into why the market actually wants that, and here's a clincher. If you can go from selling things, in fact, if you can go from selling things and results to selling feelings and experiences that those things and results deliver, you're going to have people come to you in the masses. People are going to come to you in the masses. Do you realize that Apple is not in the technology business? They are not selling technology. In fact, it was last year, 2 years ago, that they went ahead and they hired the former CEO of Burberry to be the head of their product and customer experience or whatever. Burberry, a European high-end luxury clothing line, is now one of the head of the product development side at Apple. Why are they doing that? Because Apple is not selling technology, friends. What is Apple selling? Experience, lifestyle. They are a lifestyle company. Neil Patel said it this way: nobody is buying a mattress. Everybody is looking for a better night's sleep. Nobody's interested in buying a mattress. Everybody is looking for a better night's sleep. So why on earth are you selling the features of the mattress? It's got pocket coils, individually balanced. In your SaaS product, why are you focusing on the features? Right? Nobody is looking for that. They're looking for what that thing will get them at the end. So more powerful than your why and the why of what you do is tapping into the why of your clients and customers. And the more you can hone in on that communication, the more you can articulate and make vivid and be specific and clear and really good at articulating that feeling that someone gets as a result of interacting and transacting with you, your product, and your business, then the more eyeballs you're going to get and the easier marketing becomes, because then you build resonance, and resonance builds sales.
Oh, yeah. We're tourists also. Yes, we are.
We have the map to prove it.
Yeah. You should have noticed.